Okay, guys, I am in a different place. You can see the light on the ceiling. It is white, but it's not really white. It's yellow. So that is a problem for me because I sort rings, or I used to sort. I used to sort, but I still sort. No, I don't sort any gold anymore because I don't sell gold. But I sell silver, and with the other job, I sold silver and gold. So if you can see that light up there, it looks white. But let me see if I can turn off that light and show you that it's not white, it's yellow. Well, it's not as yellow as it looks. No, it looks whiter than it looks. Or it's yellower. I don't actually know. See, that's a pot. Some morning. It's not fun to wake up with that. But it goes away pretty quick. You don't want to hear it go away though, so I'm gonna hold it in there. Anyway, that's a light. Doesn't focus well on the light. Look at that. What kind of camera is this? This is. Oh, I know what kind of camera this is. Anyway. I don't want to bash them anymore because it's not fair. It's not fair. I'm bashing them for an operating system that I don't know. So I'm doing a second video this morning because I wanted to show you what I did to the neighbors yesterday. The neighbors called the police 5 times harder, 5 times harder. So I like the term 5 times harder. Everybody knows that, but I'm not going to say it anymore because it's very dangerous for me to say. So let me see if I can make this light yellow and for you to see it. Because see, it's white there. That's because the camera sets everything to white automatically. Now it's just dark. So let's see if we can make it lighter. Let's see if we turn the top light on without turning the bottom light on. Nope. Both. Nope. This isn't worth it. That's not worth it. It's not going to work. Camera lens isn't good enough. So anyway, let me show you what I did with the neighbors for fun. Oh, here's some squirrels. Here. There's some squirrels. Oh, he's hiding behind the thing so he doesn't get hit by the hawk. Eagle. This guy's under the table. He doesn't get hit. This guy is also smart under the table. So what I wanted to show you was what I did to the neighbors. You can kind of see it starting over there with the table. But I'm going to scare these guys because they deserve to be scared. I'm talking, so they should get a little scared anyway. That guy is very dangerous. Oh, they're fighting. I get to scare them anyway because they're fighting. I got to put my shoes on. They're fighting, so I scare them because I don't like them fighting together. So let's see. Actually, you know what? I'm going to do this. I'm going to try to get as close to them as possible. So watch. We got to be quiet and slow. Quiet and slow. Got to just watch. This had nothing to do with anything woo-woo. This just had to do with me going slow. Let me talk about why this happened a little bit. Well, I've been outside here working for 10 or 15 years. I did a lot of work outside. And what's happened is they've watched me clean their area for all this time. And they've been being fed by my boss. My boss is scared of me, so he doesn't feed them anymore. He doesn't even sleep at his house. He's so scared of me for no reason, because I wouldn't hurt him at all. He's 89 and he has dementia and he's giving me a ton of money. And he owns this house that I rent. I wouldn't hurt him. You know, I would step in front of a bullet for him, actually. But he thinks I would hurt him because of his sister. And here are the squirrels still playing close. I'm going to open it just a little more. They got a little tense. One is almost away, but very, very close. Wow. That squirrel is 4 feet away from me, and I just opened the door and opened it. Now he came closer to the door. The door is 8 inches up, and there's 2 that are even closer. Okay, if I do this right, I should be able to sit down with them. So this is, And then I can even show you while I'm sitting down what I did to the neighbors. So this is quite a lucky occurrence for me and you guys. More for you guys, I think, because this happens to me quite often. This isn't a big deal for me. This has been happening for a long time. So we're down to 2, I think. No, we're 3, 4. Most of the squirrels have survived the eagle. I think I might have scared it off sooner than I thought I did. But one of them I see is already marked. So one of them is an injured squirrel with a big opening on his side. Oh, one just looked in to see what I was doing. He's coming closer. He's less than 2.5 feet away. Let's see if he comes back and looks inside. He looked inside. He was like 2.5 feet away. He looked right. He was right where that barrel is, right there. That's my salt water. That's the salt. That little barrel there costs $150. It's full of salt that you mix the salt water in. So far, we're pretty good. The close ones are further away now, though. Now they're starting to worry. I'm gonna open it all the way, just because the one that's worried was gonna go anyway. 2 of them just scooted, but the ones that are trusting are there. Somehow, I gotta get this door stopped without causing too much issue. Okay, good. All right, we are exactly where I want to be right now. I have an open door completely, so now all I have to do is slowly move. Okay, good. All right, if he stays, we're good. He's staying. He's staying. I can't move. I can't move. See how scared he is? He's got to get the trust back. He's coming. He's almost trusting. Scratching, he's trusting. There, he's got the trust back. So now he's got to forget that he was scared. Something just fell. Something bad just fell. I don't know what the hell that was, but something outside just fell. Screws everything up. This is a good time to scare him. Okay, good. Okay, so this is what I did to my parents. I mean to the neighbors. So I have opened up my thing with the gas can. That gas can is for the generator that I have to have. I have pulled out this here. Okay. So that is going to stand up straight, completely blocking their view of anything that I do on my deck right here. Okay, so they can no longer see anything that's happening on the deck at all. So they have no view of anything. So I can now use my bow and arrow unless they're upstairs looking here, which they only have a very limited angle of view. So right here, they can't see me at all. Right there. No, right here. That is their first point where they cannot see me at all, even if they were up in the upper left window there in the upstairs. Okay, so right there they can't see me. Oh, the squirrel came to say hi. He's gone. There's another one over there to say hi. See him? But when I saw him, they got away. So, okay, so they cannot see, and that blocks their view from a lot of the lake right here. You know, all of that. But while they're looking over here, they have to see these tables, which they can't really see because I've already blocked that view over here. So that's the view of the lake they have here. But I've also gone down here. I moved my car over here in the back so that they can't move over here. They have a party. They have the 4th of July party where they're going to have about, I don't know, maybe 200 people here that go all crossing back and forth. But now with my car there, it's saying that this is private property. What I'm going to do today is I'm going to build, see that target? I'm going to get a whole bunch of bales of hay. I'm going to get 1, 2, 3, 6. I'm going to get 8 bales of actually it's not hay, it's the other one. It's no, it's hay. I'm going to get hay, and I'm going to build a target here so that they can't walk that path all the way along. They're going to be able to swim there because that's open water. Okay, the line of my property stops at the water line, and there's another ledge down there. You guys haven't seen the property. Now let me show the property. So I put all this other stuff up there because they hate like anything messy. So I made it as messy as possible. I actually had it messier, but I cleaned that up. I'm gonna clean that up more so that if anybody says anything. Oh, and I had all this stuff out that I cleaned up yesterday. And then over here, you haven't seen the property, so this will be good for you. I moved out my cart so it looks ugly. I had a whole bunch of stuff lined up here along the property here. But I did move this out, that's gonna stay. And then I had all stuff lined up here, all junk lined up all along here. And then over here, I put, see my cars were right here. I have 2 cars, right here and here. One is now in the back, you saw that one blocking. My other car is here, and it's blocking them from using this path that they use all the time to go back and forth. Later today, I'm gonna get my pop-up camper, and I'm gonna park it. And it's gonna be right here for their 4th of July party. It's gonna be parked right here. So they can't go that way. The ladder's there to tell them that they can't drive there because they drive around the circle. So they're not gonna be able to do that. There's a squirrel right there. Can you see him? Let's see. So there's another squirrel that survived. He would be dead if I didn't do that with the eagle. Oh, there's a barrel that I'm going to leave forever. Now let's take a look at what I have for the property. $450, guys, $450 for the rest of my life. $450 a month for this. Not going to lose that baby. Soon I'm going to own it. For nothing. Okay, so here's a tent that I'm going to set up for the weekend. There's some squirrels that are running away. They know who I am. They're not scared. I saved their life. There's this air pump thing that I'll move. I had that barrel on top, but that's what scared him. That's what fell over is the bear. And here is my absolutely ugly, terrible view. I hate waking up to this every morning. Look at the trees, look at the trees. Ah. This is really a pain to wake up to. Tomorrow, maybe we'll go tomorrow night out with the night vision and we'll pull that, see that buoy there? We'll pull that buoy away. So I can catch from here, I can catch perch. There's perch in there, there's huge bass, gigantic bass, over 6 pounds, and smallmouth, pickerel, you know, that's my kayak. It's a little messed up right now. Actually, it's not too bad. That's my fly rod. I can come out anytime and just put a fly on there and catch a fish in like 3 casts. Just panfish, but if I work hard, I can catch any of the fish that I do. Except the eels. The eels don't go for flies, but everybody else does. Which that's yeah, $450 a month for the rest of my life. But pretty soon I'll just have to pay the taxes, which is about $6,800 a year. That's all I have to pay. So yeah, and that's not my bench. I'm gonna put that back in the water where I put it before. It'll act as a fish. They had to. I put this in the water, threw that in the water. Out there, there's a thing in the water. So I've been doing a lot of stuff for them, make them happy and everything. You know, they love the view of the car, so they don't have any of this view anymore. I took that away yesterday.